Homestead here in the ARCA Series, one of my favorite combos, and we're here for 40 laps. Car number 9, and based on practice speeds, I was like half a second off, and we got even faster people in here than were in my practice, so I'm probably going to be way further off, and I doubt I'll even be 9th quickest. We'll see. We'll try and put in a lap here. But the track during the day here, it's very slick and hot. The setup is very strange feeling. It's very tight on entry, but once you get to the center, it is just sliding like nobody's business. I'm having a real tough time getting it hooked up to try and get the power down out of the corner. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to dive it in real deep, run the top. Probably not do good. Avoid the seam at all costs and just see the rear end. It is so loose, it's crazy. This is not going to be a good lap after that. Hopefully I got the tires warmed up a little bit though. Try and get a decent exit out of 4 and try again the next lap. I assume running the top is best, but I really am not positive on that. For speed, I mean, tire saving, we're going to run that middle to half a lane up groove. That was the 15th fastest lap. So, there's that. Alright, we gained some time there. Can we get an exit? Put the power down, hope it sticks. Looks like it's going to. We're going to gain about 2.5 tenths. 34.0 is the quickest lap I've done so far, and that only moves us up 5 spots.
There's the flag.
And 33.6 up front, so about half a second off, like I said. I don't know where they're getting all the speed. But we're car number 9. Hopefully we can move up, maybe get ourselves a top 10, but if not, that's fine. We're just going to be hanging back, saving some tires, maybe doing okay with that. We will see. We got Nick Martin in here, and Chad, and Nick, and JP up front. Justin's in here, so that's cool. Really crowded. This is the second time slot. I figured all these guys would be in first time slot, but no, they're all in second time slot as well. I think it's because everything else is at Talladega. That's what me and Nick were talking about. We'll give JP a good luck up there. Give him a nice lap as well. Not pole lap, but it's still way better than ours. We out-qualify some people, not very many. And we're going to go ahead and get this changed. I just left it as is for qualifying because I think short run speed's probably better with that. But we're going to go 14 to 1 and 60% on the brakes to save some tires. Nick Martin out-qualifies us with a 33.9. I imagine that run in the bottom was probably the quickest there. Justin starting 4th. Good luck to him. And good luck to JP up there.
We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race. The estimated SOF is
4,390.
It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
That's right. It is competitive out there. This is a pretty high strength field, I would say. That 4,300 that he just said is probably pretty close. When the spotter says that, it's not 100% accurate, but it's usually within like 200 or 300, I've found. Which is strange that he can't be more accurate than that. I don't know. I mean, they say estimated, but there's third-party programs that can tell you the exact SOF, assuming they're accurate. I don't run any, so I'm not certain how accurate they are, but he's not giving you the exact number, the spotter. He's giving you a rough estimate, which I guess is all he says, so I guess that makes sense. Give you an idea at least, but I would say it's probably pretty safe to assume this is over 4,000 strength of field if we are the number 9 car. My rating is very inflated at the moment, feels like. But that's alright. We'll go out there and do our best. Try and take care of the tires. This thing is going to be sliding. Really be careful on these opening laps. 40 laps. So tires are going to matter a little bit, as they always do in the ARCA car. And Nick, with his no qualifying for this season, we'll see if he works his way up to us and passes us eventually. We're not starting that far ahead of him with our poor qualifying effort. But honestly, 13th, yeah, that's not very good compared to how big the field size is, but we're car number 9, so we're not that far off where we're supposed to be, so maybe that's not one of my worst qualifying runs. It's one of my better ones. And we're still starting this far back. I'm just so bad at qualifying.
Ready?
Well, let's get going here. Let's see if we can have a clean, fun race. We've got the 13 car starting right ahead of us here.
All right, man.
It's going to be interesting into turn 1.
Green, green, green.
We are going.
Outside.
All right.
Still there.
Nice and easy.
Still there.
18 got loose on the outside. We might be 4 wide before this is over. 10 just self-spun in front of us.
You're clear high. Clear high.
We miss him. We don't spin. We somehow got away with that. We had to check up
Got one inside.
as we half spun, and now the 21's getting a run around us here. Might be able to hold them off though.
All clear, all clear.
I'm up
Got
here on
one
this
inside.
seam, which is surefire way to wreck.
Stay high. Still there.
That was scary. Man, this thing is loose.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Clear low, clear low.
Alright, let's settle it back down. Let's get away from that stupid seam. And be alright. Wonder if anybody ran into the 10 car after he spun. Looks like people are running the white line. It's kind of
Got
surprising.
one outside. Stay low.
Figured they'd be a lane up,
Stay low.
but maybe not. Maybe the bottom is the quickest. It's definitely
low.
better for saving. I figured it'd be way
All
too
clear,
loose
all
with how
clear.
this setup is. Maybe it is, but they're wrecking again behind us. Huge gap to the field now. Hopefully Nick made it through that. Looks like he did. I see him on the F3. That's some better luck for him. Huge gap back there. Chad is there now.
That was your fastest lap of the session. The car in P1 just set the fastest
People
lap.
just kept wrecking behind us, and that's got us a huge gap to the back of the field. So we're in P12 with the 21 behind us. We'll see if we can catch up to these guys ahead of us, but I'm not sure I'm going to be quick enough. It's looking like if we just survive, we might be alright. Looks like we're pulling away from the 21 as well. Just going to stick around that bottom, save some tires, do our best with that. See what we can get. Don't think we're catching these guys. Oh, Nick is out on a new car. Unfortunate. He got caught up in whatever was going on back there.
Inside.
He has not had any luck
Clear low, clear low.
in ARCA this season. It's only week 3. But I think he's been wrecked out in every race except for the one he did the second Kern race. I don't think there was anything. I mean, the back half of this field pretty much just got demolished with the 10 wrecking that got them spread out, and then that other big wreck that happened. You just had to get lucky. Man, this thing's slidey. We are not catching these guys ahead of us either, which is unfortunate.
The lead is did on 34.
And we're running the same line that they are. Oh man, crossing those seams. Not feeling good. Alright, we gained a couple tenths on them actually, as they're racing each other here. And the car's not turning. That's a good way to kill the tires. They're battling a little bit. That's going to get them to us. We still got a ton of laps left, so we need to save tires and maybe we can claw our way forward a bit. If we can. I think right rear wear is going to be more important than right front wear in this one. Oh, loose. Can barely get the power down with how loose it is. We could see some more wrecking, as I said. The incidents have come in the back half so far, but that doesn't mean the front half is immune to little slides or slip-ups. Somebody's in the wall up there. That's the 14, I think. That loses them a little bit of time, but not enough to lose a position. Alright. Just got to keep it from getting loose through the center. It's going to be real tough to pass, I think. But 15 just passed 13 there, so that's good. 13 might have let him go there. They were battling for a little while. I'm just glad we somehow missed the 10 car when he spun. He could have easily got tagged in the right rear and spun to the outside wall. I nearly just looped it trying to avoid him too on the inside, going across the transition to the apron. Oh, get the right sides off that seam. You got to get below the seam. That's more smoke. Chad is on pit road now. He's in 15th. And he leaves. He must have really been broken. He was in 15th and he was a lap down, so I think everyone behind us is just wrecked out. Past the 20 car, we can see 3.5 seconds back. He grabbed the wall just like the 13 car did. Now I cannot get the car to turn. Now it's turning too much.
The lead is on 34.593.
We're like 2 tenths off. I think the leader's been running up top though. But I'm sure he's going to have plenty of tire. Whoever the leader is going to have plenty of tire to still win. We're slowly catching, not fast at all. And this thing just wants to spin. 21 car is kind of hanging in there too behind us. All about the right rear here. It's so on the right rear, it's crazy. I like it, having to drive it. You don't get a lot of these combos like this where it's just, where it's a mile and a half and it's this loose. It seems to happen at Homestead a lot in this car though. Just not gaining enough. And I can't get on it middle of the corner because it just gets sideways, and then if I cross that seam with wheel in it, it gets sideways even more. I just cannot gain on these guys. You should probably go to the top at some point. I just don't know when I'm going to do that. Oh gosh, it is so loose. And there we lose all the time we gained over the past 10 laps. Try half a lane up. I don't think that's where I want to be either. Really don't want to cross that seam either. And I just cannot be consistent. And we're losing time.
Thank you.
Losing time, and I have no control over the car right now. I mean, we just spun. We were sideways for that entire corner. And if more people up front were running the top, I'd try it. But there's like 2 people up there. The rest are on the bottom. I just cannot get the grip. 21's catching. Alright, we gotta try something different. This line is not working anymore for us.
0.023.
Overdrive the top, maybe. Get on that top seam and just have no grip. I really didn't want to be on that top seam, I'll tell you that. We're just falling apart here. Oh.
You're losing on the car in front.
Yeah, let's start that nonsense again. Oh my gosh, now I just can't get it to turn on entry, and we're just hitting that seam. We lost like half a second that one lap.
Inside. Clear low. Clear low.
I don't even know how he got to my inside right there. Now he's letting Nick by. And I got nothing. I got no grip. I cannot keep up with these guys. Cannot keep up with them at all.
We have 20 laps to go.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I was catching them running the bottom, and then I got loose a couple times and they just pulled away, and now I'm trying different lines and none of them are working. If we get any spots, it's going to be because of them wrecking. Now Nick's flying up here. I don't know how everyone's going so fast. I don't know if I should let them go. Every time I try to dive it in deep and run the top or run the middle, I just miss the line and then hit the seam and I can't get it.
Still there.
Like, it's just terrible. I got no speed at all.
All clear. All clear.
Try running the top for a bit, I guess. Probably fall way off in the last 10 laps on tires. Oh, guy ahead of us is spinning.
Oh, better. Oh, you were so close.
The
to
15.
That car is flat now. Yeah, one inside. Clear low, clear low.
We're gonna end up hitting the wall if we're not careful. All right, this line's actually feeling okay. As long as we're not overdriving it and hitting the wall. If I get away from those seams, it feels a lot better.
I believe it just did a 35.3.
35.3. It's basically what we're running. Oh my gosh. I have no idea how they're going so fast. No clue. No line I am trying is working. I'm gonna hit the wall. I cannot get any line to work for me. Holy cow, this is tough. I am slow. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm afraid to get it full throttle because we're almost spinning like the 15 there. Alright, that felt like a good corner. I mean, we're still the same distance away though. Somehow the 21 has fallen way off.
Car 1
Has taken the lead.
I got nothing, man. I'm just bad. I'm one of the slowest people who are still out here. I don't have any idea. Let's try top in 3 and 4, bottom in 1 and 2. Or middle in 1 and 2. Okay, let's get right on that stupid seam. Wow, I almost hit the wall there. No grip whatsoever. Zero grip. 11 laps to go. As soon as I think I'm gaining, we get 90 degrees sideways and lose everything we just gained. That's happened every time so far. This is just frustrating that we have been so unable to do anything.
We have 10 to go this time by.
Like, we wouldn't even be in 12th had half the field not wrecked. I guarantee you that. I don't know if we'd be even 20th fastest. Alright, that felt like a good corner. Can we do a few decent corners in a row? That's the question here. Alright. Not bad. Okay, not terrible. Wonder if I should just run that bottom lane in both corners. That middle lane. Probably should. We're going to have to figure out some different line to run if we're going to have to pass this guy, though. Try to pass him, and then it just doesn't turn whatsoever. I slide up half the track, and that kills our momentum. Gosh, dang it. Alright, let's run top again in 3 and 4. We're pulling in. Oh, hit the wall, stupid. Alright. That is definitely not quick up top. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm so talentless.
That's what I'm saying. We were there, and then another... I mean, we half lose it. And there it goes. I have not been this completely lost trying to find speed in the ARCA series in quite a while.
This is less than optimal.
Shut up. Let's see, if we were on his bumper when he got that big slide, we might have been able to turn down underneath him and make the pass.
The lead is at 35.695.
Yeah, and we're half a second off of that now? More than half? No, 3/10. He got loose, he nearly put it in the wall a little bit. He's trying to give it to us here. It's who can wreck themselves out of the corner the least. Big tight. Big tight. Just kills it. 3 to go. Got the 7 car struggling up ahead. But unless he spins, he's not in any danger of losing spots to us.
2 to go this time by.
2 laps to go. He's loose.
Got one outside.
Holy cow, I don't know how we didn't wreck. Whew!
Oh no.
That was scary. Well, I thought we were going to battle that one out to the end, but it finally snapped on him. That was a good battle there for a while. We were trying to put the pressure on him. I just could barely keep up. P11,
Go left, go left.
unless the 7 spins and we can get a top 10, but I'm going to have to be happy with the P11. That was a freaking tough one. And we were not 11th quickest. We were not 11th quickest. we got real lucky we were able to dodge the 15 spinning there.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.2.
They're wrecking after the line, I think. We're not going to get anything out of this. No, okay.
Go high.
P11.
There's the checkered flag.
It's interested to see how that was going to play out with
Good
the
racing, gentlemen.
with the 15 there, but finally just came out from underneath him. That was so tough to hang on to. That was insanely loose. Holy cow. I bet our right rear is not 52. It's probably like 30, if I had to guess. We'll give the 15 a good battle there. Man, that was tough. Alright, 61-58. Wow, okay, that's not even the worst out there. There's a 52. Well, it's one of the worst. Most of them are in the 60s. Oh, Brandon saying he likes the videos, so thank you to him. He ended up finishing right behind us after the 15 lost it. We'll go take a look at the incidents. There was some early on. The 15, he's saying his wheel came off his desk when he was trying to save it, and he could not save it anymore after that. Good racing to him, though. We were working real hard to try and catch him and put the pressure on him, and I kept losing time, nearly spinning out of the corner every 2 laps. But that was a good battle. Let's see here. 10 is first car, but 18 just on that seam gets loose. Oh, the 10 is, he's self-spun. That was the first incident. It looks like everyone pretty much got through that cleanly. The orange car tagged him the 3. I don't know if he got any damage for that. We were close to dying there. I think he just phased through him. I don't think he got any damage. And that happened like right in front of us. I was trying to get it to turn down, and that nearly snapped it loose, and I'm just trying to save it at that point. And that's when the 21 gets a run on us. Man, that was tough. This is the 5 car. Oh, he got the me treatment. I've had this happen to me so many times. The guy on my outside here just gets loose. 5 has no idea he's sliding down, and then everyone's piling into that. Nick, nowhere to go. Running the bottom, trying to hang on to it. And yeah, you can't go low. The guy's spinning. I would assume he'd bounce off the wall and come down and just run the wall and hope they bounce off of it, and it just never opened up for him, and that's, he gets into that. 22 comes down here into the inside wall. Not all the way there. Chad, he gets loose, corrects it into the wall, and that's why he was on pit road, breaks the right front. I got close to doing that a couple times. This is Justin. He's blinking. 7 car into the wall a little bit. This is the 15. This is 2 laps to go. He's trying to save it so hard. Thank you for not correcting it down into me after he hit the wall. He just kept it up there so he didn't wreck us, and then after we got cleared, he bounces down. I think he still finished 14th, so he somehow recovers from this and only loses the spot to me and the spot to the 20 car. The 21 actually passes him as well, so he loses 3 spots out of that. But he was looking real loose, as we all were. And this is white flag. Not seeing anything. 13 looping it right at the checkered. He loses 1, maybe 2 spots from that. Yeah, he was running 9th. No. He was running... He only lost 1 spot. He was running 8th. So, this car... Is that right? He was running 9th. No, he was running 8th, and he finished his 9th. Did he pass somebody before he spun? Because 2 people passed him. I guess one of them was a lap car. Was this first car a lap car? Oh yeah, this car was in 19th. That's the 22. I thought that car was for position. But the blue car spinning... The blue car dodged him while he was spinning and beats him to the line, barely. Well, that was a tough one. Very hard to handle. We come away with no incidents. Somehow, very thankful for that. Good racing with the 15 there. I mean, we were super off pace compared to the front guys, but at least we were having a good race there with the 15 for a little bit. Even though I kept making mistakes and taking myself out of it, he kept sliding around a little bit as well. And, well, not too bad. We'll take a P11.